Hey guys, it's me Vinay and today I'm going to teach you how to solve the Megaminx. So before starting with the solve of the Megaminx, I just want to clear a few things. The first thing being, if you don't know how to solve the 3x3, I don't prefer or recommend you to solve the Megaminx. And the second thing is there are no algorithms for specific moves. As this is a huge cube, you have to turn many layers for each solve. So let me give this a quick shuffle and we'll go in. So as you see, I've given this a good quick shuffle. Now we have to choose a base color or a starting color. In this case, I'll choose white. Now we have to find white edges to slot it in the proper places so that we can move ahead. If you have solved the 3x3, you will know that we first solve the white cross, and here we are going to solve the white star. So now let's go ahead and find white edge pieces. So one of them is here. We'll go ahead and align it with its opposite color. So white's opposite color in this edge piece is purple, so align it with purple like this and then put it on top. So now let's do it for another edge piece. So it's here, white and yellow edge piece. Now let me align it. So like that. Okay, so we got this edge piece aligned. I don't know how, but yeah. So now we have a white and a blue edge piece. So we go ahead and align it. Go ahead and align it and then put it or fix it. So now there's another one which is aligned. Now we put it on top. So we are done with the star. Now we'll put in the correct corner pieces to the right place. Okay. So now we just find a white corner piece. Anything is fine. Okay. So there's a white corner piece here. So note its colors. So it has white, blue, and red. So ignore white and see the other two colors. White, say it is red and blue. So keep it in between a blue and red, and then slot it in. So if it's on your right, do an R, U, and an R dash. If you have learned how to solve a 3x3, you can just skip this part. So it's on my left, I'll just slot it in other ways. So now we'll go ahead and find more. Okay, so one more is here. Just let me on top. So we have two more edges to go. Okay, so it's in B now. So once you're done with putting in the corners, you're done with the first layer. So now we'll go ahead and move on to the second. So now we have to find an edge piece with the basic colors or the second layer colors. So we'll go ahead and find an edge piece with purple and green, for instance. So yeah, it's here. Okay, so now align it in with green in such a way that so that it can be easily put in. So if the green edge piece has to go here, put it here. Okay. Put it in the nearest top, as it will be easy to put in. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. And now do the same beginner's algorithm to slot it in. There's nothing unusual here. You can also use F12, not an issue, but it'll be a bit longer to find the edges. So now we'll go ahead and find purple and yellow edge piece. Okay, where are you? Okay, it's here. So now remember, put it to the nearest top and then slot it in, not to the furthest. Okay, so now slot it in. So we have put that in. Now I'll cut this part as it's going to be a long video. Okay. So as you see, I'm done with the second layer, and I hope you are too. So now let's go ahead and do the third layer or the Y formations. So the Y formation looks something like this. It'll go from here and then go like that. Okay, so now we have to find a corner piece You can take any two faces which is like right above white first. So I'll take purple and yellow. Okay, so find a corner piece with purple and yellow, and don't worry about the other color. So okay, so where is it? So I went ahead and found out that the corner piece is here. So now see the other side of the corner. I told you to ignore that first. Now see it. So it's orange. So go ahead and align it with orange, and then turn it to align it and like pair it with this. So now we have to find an edge piece with yellow and orange, or purple and orange. So let me see if I can find any here. Okay, so there's one here. I'll turn it so that it's here. Okay, so now I found a purple and an orange edge piece. So just keep align it with orange and keep it aside. And now what you're going to do is a bit hard, so look through it carefully. So there's this line, so make sure that's facing you. Okay, and so this edge piece, okay, so the two faces are here. Now purple is on your left. Okay, so now this edge piece has to go to your left, right? So this edge piece has to go to your left. So if that's the case, do an U dash and an R dash, a U dash and an R and an U. So I've paired that edge and slotted it in. So now we'll go ahead and find a yellow and a orange edge piece. That is hard to find. Okay, so it's here. So now I'll put it in. Okay, so it's on top. So now it's on our right. So this edge piece has to go to our right. Okay. So do an U, R dash, I am saying L, U, and an L dash, and then put it back with an U dash. So we are done with one Y formation. I'll show you another one too. So we need a yellow and a dark blue corner piece. Just ignore the other color. Okay, so it's here. So now it's light green, align it with light green like that, then slot it in. As I messed that up, I'll just put it back. Okay, so now this situation is rare where you get a corner piece twisted and put in the same spot where it has to be. So if that's the case, what you got to do is really simple. Do U2, okay, U2, and then do an F2, okay, and do an U, and do an F3, okay. You'll get it. You'll get that edge piece back. Okay, so then you go ahead and align it like that. So now this is 180 degree turned. So now go ahead and align it like that. Okay, so I've got these two edges like on the top layer, so let me do it one by one. So this has to go to my left. This white and green edge piece has to go to my left. So do an U, R dash, and turn it how many times it takes you for the same edge piece to come in front of you. Okay, then turn it back and put it. So there's one more edge here. So now I'll do the same thing, but it's on our right, so the previous algorithm. So yeah, I've shown you two, and I hope you can do the rest. So now I'll just finish it within a flash in 3, 2, 1, and I'm done. So as you see, I'm done with the Y formations. Now when you're done with the Y formations, we'll go ahead and put in the right corners to the right places. So now find a corner piece of the base layer. Okay, so now for instance, I'll find a red corner. Okay, it's here. So first let me put this on the top layer, then I'll slot it in. Okay, so now just slot it in. That's the only thing we got to do in this part of the cube. Just slot in the right colors to the right places. So yellow, and it's here. So green. Okay, it's here. So I'm done. So now if you're done, move on to like the top, one of the top layers. So now in this part, you got to find an edge piece without gray. You can find any edge piece without gray. Okay, so I'll take purple and peach for instance, align it with purple and just put it in like this. Okay, so yeah, that's the only thing we got to do in this layer. Very simple once you get till here. So now align it and then put it in. So I have to find, okay, so this edge piece is stuck here, so I'll get it on top first, like that, and then I'll slot it in. So once you're done with this layer, we are finally on the top layer. So I've got a situation something like this. So if you've got the same situation, we first need to get the white star and then we can move ahead. So for getting the white star in this situation, you do an F, R, U, R dash, U dash, and an F dash. Okay, and you see we have got like almost 3/4 of the star. So if you get in this situation, move the star in such a way that like the 3 points are away from you, and like don't keep it in this way. So if this line is facing you, go to the left from here. Okay, left, not the right, the left, and perform the same algorithm. So yeah, I'm done with the star. Okay, I used a different algorithm, but yeah, you will surely reach the star. Okay, if you do not, then you do the same algorithm, and then you will get a situation something like this. So if you get a situation like this, then what to do is very simple. So this is a navigation sign, which because it looks like one. So keep the pointer facing your right and do the same algorithm. Okay, and then you're done with the cube. Almost done actually. So now once you get the star, now we have to do the alignment. Okay, so we have to align the edges with the correct colors. So for me, 2 are already aligned. So there are cases where you might get 1 aligned or 2 aligned, but 1 will be aligned here and 1 will be aligned here. You just do the same algorithm. If you get 1 aligned here and here, you do the same but in the middle layer. Okay, so do this algorithm: R, U, R dash, U, R, U dash twice, and then and R dash. So if the edges are still not aligned, do it again, and they will be aligned. So if you get it once, then you will have to. If you get only one edge solved in the first try, like when you solve the white star, then you will have to do it to about 2 to 3 times. Okay. So now once you're here, you got to find a corner piece which, when turned, is correct. Like it can be solved. The edge piece can be solved. So this one. So if I turn it in this way, this area of the cube can be solved. So now, okay, so I've got 2. So if you've got 2 like me, you move on to the right from the second one. Don't move here. but move here, okay? Right from the second one. 1, 2, so here. And then perform this algorithm. R, U dash twice. L, that's an L dash. So then U2, and then an R dash. U dash twice, and then an L. Okay, so then just align it back. So if you don't get the corners aligned, do the same thing again, and then you'll get the corners aligned but they're twisted. So yeah, I've got the corners in the right places but they're twisted. Okay, so like there are situations where you will get only one corner correct, like they're twisted, and there are situations where you'll get none. So you got to do the same thing twice, and there is also a situation where you'll get one here and one here. So you do the same algorithm here, okay? So do an R, that same algorithm, but on the second one. So now as you have got this, like you just have to twist them, follow this algorithm. Do an R dash, D, I think. So do a D and R and then a D dash. I think that's what we call it in the Megaminx. So do it like the amount of times you have to until you get the piece, the edge aligned with the corner piece, and then put it on top, and then put this layer back. And then once you get one aligned, move to the next and do the same algorithm. You'll soon get this cube solved. So as you see, I'm almost done. So yeah, I'm done. And one thing I want to tell you, when you're doing the last part, that was this part, like start with a particular place and then go throughout. Don't like go from here and back there, okay? So complete the whole thing in a clockwise direction. So yeah, that was the video, and I hope you understood how to solve the Megaminx completely. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.